How's it going, everybody? I'm really glad you got a chance to jump in here and hang out with me and a few of my friends and check out what we're doing to build an income. I'm Josiah Kostek, otherwise known as Mr. Therapy, and this is Digital Currency Simplified. So most of the people that come to us, they usually have one of two reasons. Either they got some kind of passion, they want to build a business, or maybe travel the world, or there's a growing concern. Maybe their parents are getting older and might not have the care they need. Maybe it's a mortgage, maybe a brand new baby on the way. But usually it's one of those two reasons. So, you probably reach out to a lot of people, but probably haven't gotten a lot of help. But that's okay. Actually, a lot of these people we don't even have in our team. We are just men and women from all around the world. We're different ages, we're different backgrounds, different situations, but we all came together to build in a team with a company that's actually having a lot of great success. So, one of the things that we like to do is introduce you to everybody that's been around us. These are some of the people you're going to meet, and some of them are with you right now or might even invited you to this webinar. But we wanted you to have a chance to look and see why we came together. All right, and it's one word, one very, very simple word. It's proof. It's because we needed a company that we knew was going to be there for a while, that was going to make sure that we got paid, and it was going to be something that we're going to be able to invest in for the future. So, when you need proof, you need to know that there's 3 years of clients that have gotten paid, and not one person in our company hasn't not been paid. So from there, we like to see that we are registered with the Australian government where we're headquartered, and also we invite visitors to come and visit us all the time. Got a couple of them coming up next month. All the way from the left to the right, you can see my back office. That's a screenshot of the money in my account right now. At the bottom, you can see some of the tools that we offer, and it's quite a relief actually working with a company that has amazing tools, and they're performing for me every day. All the way to the right, you get to see all the content that our company is putting out, and not just the stuff of the people that are in the teams, but the company themselves. Very, very transparent. Some of those people we get to hear from personally. They get on Facebook all the time, like top left, our COO, Mr. Daniel Bedushi, always on Facebook, always showing us the new facilities being built, and even the visitors day. It's really cool. Also, Mr. Alexander Campos, right to the right of him, 20 years of business and marketing experience, has helped us grow to the 4th largest company in our market in the world. So it's quite fabulous. And it helps that we're in some of the places that energy is actually in abundance for our facilities. So you're going to see us in China, Paraguay, Mongolia, and Russia. 6 facilities when I started, 8 currently, 2 more scheduled to be open before the end of the year. Amazing expansion. Another sign that this company is going to be here for a long time. So basically, knowing all this, I'm sure you'd like to know what we do. And for that, I'm going to let this video answer. Hello. My name is Josiah Kostek of AWS Mining, and it looks like you recently heard about our company. Well, I'd like to take a moment and share some information with you about our amazing program and how you can benefit from the ever-growing cryptocurrency market. AWS Mining launched August 2017 as a cloud mining service offering anyone in the world the possibility to earn an income mining online digital currencies. Cryptocurrencies, as they're called, reside entirely online and are not governed by any third-party intermediaries. They are totally regulated by users like you and me, who can freely buy, sell, and trade on the open market. Imagine a system that allows you to trade anywhere in the world. AWS offers you a simple and affordable way to benefit from this worldwide phenomenon. AWS Mining is headquartered in Sydney, Australia, and currently operates over half a dozen data centers around the globe that are mining digital coins around the clock, with several more facilities scheduled to be opening in the coming months. By utilizing a cloud mining service like AWS, you gain the ability to earn cryptocurrency without having to procure your own expensive equipment, gain technological knowledge, or incur costly maintenance and electrical utility fees. Our facilities are strategically placed in areas where cheap energy is available in abundance, tax laws are flexible, and our relationship with suppliers allow us to be able to purchase equipment at a great rate. This also allows our members to benefit greatly and to see more earnings on their contracts with AWS Mining. In a very brief period of time, AWS Mining has grown to become one of the world's top resellers of cryptocurrency mining contracts and is ranked #1 in issuing payments. These payments are made every 24 hours, and as you watch your contracts grow, you will enjoy never being charged any monthly fees, affiliate fees, or transfer fees by AWS. Imagine, in as little as a few minutes' time, you can start producing and earning digital currencies online for as little as $40. And the process is simple. All you have to do is get back to the person who showed you this video and ask for their sponsor code. Then visit our website at awsmining.com. From there, you'll choose and customize the perfect plan for you, and with your sponsor's help, purchase it right there online. Don't let another moment pass you by without taking a serious look at AWS mining and all the cryptocurrency market has to offer. We look forward to having you join our mission and help bring a new wave of financial wealth and stability to everyone worldwide. So now that you got to see what we're doing, I want to tell you a story about how I came to AWS, all right? And it all started with a couple gentlemen. First and foremost, I got to meet my buddy James Corbett. I worked on a company with him back in March, and he started telling me a little bit about this company that he was working with. It's crypto, but it doesn't have that fluctuation of the trading and stuff. It's just really cool. So, I was interested. I started looking at the videos, following the pages and stuff, and I finally said, all right, James, I'm ready. All right, what do I want to do? I want to build a team. He said, that's great. I got another buddy of mine, John. You're going to love him. He wants to build a team too. So let me get you guys together. So that's what he did. So me and John, we got together. We started talking. And we said, okay, so where do we start, John? He said, easy. Go ahead and get your free account. So he sent me a link. I signed up, and it was that simple. Afterwards, he was able to link up with me on a webinar, kind of like this, one of these video calls, and he was help me walk through the process of actually getting my very first contract. Just $40, about $45 at Bitcoin, but then I was off and running. Now, I could let my contract just grow, and yeah, it's going to double that 200%, but do I just want to get $80 at the end of it all? So he started telling me about this compounding, all right? So you can see right there what my first month would be if I put $40 in it and bought another contract once a week for the next month. You're going to see it's going to start compounding. It's going to start growing. Let's fast forward all the way to 1 year. We're going to get to see where we're at. If we look a little bit closer, we're going to see that 1 year ahead, we are going to be able to be looking at 53 contracts. Okay, now I know that's about 2,080 in contracts that you purchased, and that's going to grow to over $4,000. Now that's the power of compounding. It all started with a $40 contract a week. So if we want to know where our $40 goes, it doesn't just evaporate. It doesn't just disappear into thin air. What does AWS do with my $40 when I purchase a contract? Well, it's real simple. They break it down like this: 50%, 20%, 30%. Now 50% is going to go to the expansion of our company. Again, we are growing by leaps and bounds. All right, 20%, a lot of equipment here. We are going to have to maintain it, as well as, hey, we're getting paid over here. Like, we have clients that are actually paying their bills over here. That 30% is going to them as they're making their withdrawals. So, how much return am I going to get? That's about 14 to 15% monthly. Again, it's not a time basis. We are putting in a certain amount. We're purchasing a certain level of contract, and that amount is going to double no matter what. So it could be a month or two earlier, sometimes a month or two later, but either way, we are getting paid every single day. You can see right there that I started out, that $40 contract is making me anywhere from 16 to 21 cents a day. All right, we actually get to see the coins that the company is actually mining to earn me that income. So, I asked John, is that pretty much it? We just buy the contracts and they grow? He said, well, yeah, but since you want a team build, there's a little bit more to it. You're going to actually get 5 bonuses as you're mentioning this. And I was like, well, let's get it started. What do we do? He said, well, just tell a friend. And that's what we're doing now. You had a friend tell you about this, invite you to see this, and now we're telling you. So basically, he said the very first bonus you're going to get is a direct sales bonus. When I bought that $40 contract from John, he got $4. I said, okay, so that's all the way up if I buy a $400 contract? Yep. And all the way up every single time, no matter how big, every single contract I purchase, you're going to get 10% every time. So, well, that's pretty interesting. I actually know quite a few people that might want would take advantage of that. So, okay, so where do we go from here? Well, he said basically from here, we're going to be able to get matching team bonuses. Starting with number 2, our team bonus, this is where we start taking a look at our binary. Now, binary is basically just a setup to where we are adding 2 teams, one to the left and one to the right. Now, it doesn't mean you're dealing with either or. This is the Hunger Games or nothing. We're just building a team to be able to fit everybody into the company. Everybody's going to have a place. So just like I brought Mark on one side on my left team and Nawai on my right team, that qualified me for all the team bonuses. And of course, they're going to want to add a friend on the left and right team as well, so they qualify for all these additional team bonuses. But what's going to happen there is I'm going to make a different amount of my team bonuses depending on 2 factors. How big my team is, obviously, how many people they've invited to join and purchase contracts, but also how much I've personally bought, how many contracts I bought. So right there with a $40 contract, I'm going to make 4% off my entire team bonus. That's everybody I brought in, everybody they introduced it to, everybody that purchased contracts from them, 4%. After I jump up to over $400 contract or 10 of those $40 contracts, I'm now receiving 6% of my team bonuses. And remember, my team is getting a little bit bigger each and every day, all the way up to that maximum, that $4,000 contract for 10% of your entire team bonuses. It's quite astounding how quickly we can see this grow. So what does this look like in real life? So as Mark and Nawai are growing their team, they accumulate $1,000 each. That's them and everybody that they're working with are accumulating this money. All right, let's just say hypothetically they both earn that $1,000. At the end of the day, I'm going to get paid on that $1,000 for that team bonus. They're going to take that $1,000 volume for my left team and my right team, and that accumulated $1,000 will go into my accumulated balance, and I'm going to receive 4%. That's $40 right off the bat, just because I helped my team grow. I introduced them to this company. I showed them a couple videos to see how these things work. Now, if I would have had a $400 contract, I would have got $60 simply because I'm receiving 6%, and on up the food chain, on up. It's just going to keep growing. So all the way up to that $4,000, could have made $100 on the same amount of work if I had just purchased that higher contract. So not only how big your team is, which it does get big over time, but how much you purchase yourself is going to determine how big those team bonuses are going to end up getting. Our third bonus is actually a really cool one. It's our acceleration bonus. Every single time I sponsor somebody for more than 1 CMP, that's at 1 crypto mining power or a $400 contract, I'm going to get 1% of their daily earnings. So just to see how that looks like, Miss Carmen Becker, she comes and she wants to buy a $400 contract. That's great, absolutely. As soon as she does that, I am going to receive that additional 0.1 CMP, which means I'm going to get 1% of her daily earnings. If she earns $100 that day, I'm going to receive 10%. I'm going to get $1. If she earns $1,000, I'm going to get $10, and on and on and on. So that is with every contract that I sell with $400 or more. Really cool stuff. Just another additional thing that adds up over time. Next, we have our maintenance bonus. Now, if you remember in the beginning, I said that the company actually does different things with our money when we give it to them, and 20% of it goes toward maintenance. Well, let's take that 20% and let's move it over here for a second, because the company does something actually really cool with it. Now, after they're done maintaining the equipment and buying all that stuff, they take a portion of it and they actually want to return it to us. So 20% of what's left over is going to be given back to us on those different levels. With my $40 contract, I'm going to get 2 levels at 5%. If I had that $400 contract, that's going to bring me up to 10% of that maintenance bonus given back. If I have a $1,200, 15%, all the way up to 20% of that $4,000 contract. Again, another cool thing that most companies, usually they just stuff it in their pocket, but they're actually giving it back to us. And this is just an easy one. This is cool, right? Once we are building and our team is growing and we are bringing in more and more volume, we get to that $10,000 level, okay? They're going to give me a $100 bonus. I already got mine, so that's really cool. And you guys are going to be building your way up to that too. Once my team, me and everybody that comes in with me, raises $50,000, we sell $50,000 in contracts, it's a $500 bonus. All the way up to a $100,000 bonus simply by you and your team reaching that $10 million volume. That is a big stretch. That is years down the road. It doesn't matter. But you don't have to do any additional work to get there. You just have to tell a friend. It's that simple. So now that we told you who, what, where, and how we do what we do, the only remaining question that we need to discover is the why. The why you came here. Is it one of those passions? Is it one of those concerns? And from what you've seen here, the people that are around you, does this look like something that might be a solution for you? So with that, I really hope that this might be one of those solutions for you. And if it is, I really invite you to check us out on another one of our nights. You can go to where'sthetime.com and register for any one of our weekly webinars. You'll be able to meet us, hear from us, get answers to your questions, and meet a whole bunch of people around you. Also, check us out on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Elite AWS. We give lots of different trainings, other presentations, interviews, tips, and just tons of cool stuff. And well, yeah, the whole family's there, so we're gonna have a lot of fun there. But most importantly, what I want you to do now is I want you to get back to the person that invited you here. Whether this is on the replay or you're watching this on the live here at the webinar, we want you to get back in touch with the person that invited you here. You probably have another couple questions that you want to put together, and you want to see the results. Well, I can almost guarantee you they're going to be happy to share those with you. So I really thank you for joining me, and I look forward to meeting each and every single one of you on the next one. I'm Josiah, Mr. Therapy Kostek with AWS Elite. Take care.